We're still keeping it fresh right here on Newstalk 93 FM, located on the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies, and we are in our Counterpoint segment, and we're speaking with Mr. Christian Agnarsson, Group Director and Business Development at Credit Info Iceland, and we're looking this morning at Credit Info Jamaica and how Jamaicans and businesses in Jamaica benefit from a credit report or a credit history system. And just before the break, we were actually mentioning the impact that this new facility, new industry perhaps, will have on businesses as against the individual consumer. And Christian, maybe you want to answer Dave's question a little more expansively in terms of how businesses will actually be able to take added advantage of the service that you are offering.
So the legislation is actually, the Credit Reporting Act is quite clear on that issue as well. So credit information that are reported to the Credit Bureau on you, they are stored in the Credit Bureau for 7 years. After that, they are not, they are basically deleted.
Okay, so after 7 years.
Yeah.
Right. So you said that both the financial institutions and the clients stand to benefit a great deal from this from credit reporting.
Yeah, I think that is they both will benefit somewhat from it. In particular, the consumers, though, I would say the biggest benefit is for them because it will be easier to get credit. It will be easier to finance, whatever you need to finance if you can provide a good credit history. And there will be more trust between, consumers and the financial institutions to do more business together, I would say.
What about young people who don't have a credit history and want money?
Yeah, that's a good question. So, what I would like to say to that is that those who have no credit history within the financial institutions, they might have some history within the telecoms or within the utilities, even though you have been paying, prepaid telephones. That is actually, a sort of a credit history. The consumer or the young individual is showing some payment ability. And that is what we will do going forward. Credit Info Jamaica is that we will collect this kind of information and try to put it and enforce and give these young people the opportunity to seek credit as well as the others.
Are you telling me that you can get a credit rating based on prepaid phone calls?
Yeah, that is actually possible, yeah.
Wow. Because you actually pay for the calls before you make them. All right. Yes,
but you've been Group Director for Business Development at Credit Info Iceland for how long?
No, I'm a director in Credit Info Jamaica.
Okay.
And then I'm working in business development at group level since 2010.
Oh, okay. But tell us, in terms of your own experience, some of the challenges that you might have faced, because some of the issues that have emerged are lack of confidence in the system and improper use of information and poor regulation. Has that been your own experience?
No, not really. The case here in Jamaica is that there is a very strong legal framework. So there was a special Credit Reporting Act put in place, which will really make sure that, there are strong, rules and regulations. So if you do something improper, there are strong, fines and stuff like that. That you don't really, sometimes you don't find that in other countries, and then you might find more improper use of the credit bureau. But here in Jamaica, there is, due to the strong legal framework, I'm not expecting this to happen.
What is your outlook then? What do you see happening? Do you see Jamaicans just being compliant with this credit information system that is being put in place?
Yeah, I think so. And based on the experience since we started here, is that everyone is working assiduously to be compliant with the rules and regulations, and also the data quality is a big issue in the credit bureau business, and we have been, quite successful in that aspect as well, because we need quality data from the credit information providers to provide quality credit reports. And we are also mandated by the regulation to do that and work with them.
What kind of businesses have come forward with greatest interest in terms of creditors and who might require information on consumers? Where's the biggest interest?
To begin with, it is within the credit unions, the commercial banks, and the microfinance companies.
What are they asking for?
Well, they're obviously looking for better information to take better informed decisions. And they're also looking for ways to, make the consumer happy. Don't send them away to get clearance letters. Try to complete the application on the spot.
But my other perspective would be then, do you think the consumers are ready for this? I mean, I think a lot of persons are shy from that kind of exposure. And probably sometimes you go to the bank to apply for a loan and you wonder why they want all of this information, every single thing that you do. Are consumers in Jamaica ready for this?
I mean, I think so. I think they are ready for, a revolution where they don't need to, things are going to be easier. And I think they are ready for that. It will take some time to get, full comfort for this kind of operations. But I think going forward, and we've seen it in all other countries that we operate in, that over the course of time, people will get more accustomed to it and feel more comfortable.
What I want to get out is an understanding as to whether the people who currently have difficulty accessing credit from our financial institutions, will credit reporting help to ease that difficulty, give them more access to credit? I'm not talking about the people who are already more than likely are going to qualify for it, and this will just now make the process simpler for them. I'm talking about the people who don't have access to credit now. How will credit reporting help those people to gain that access?
Like I said earlier, those who do not have information within the financial institutions, they will have some information at the utilities level or at the telecom level that we will try to. We will seek to find this information, because in the future the credit bureau is going to be allowed to do so.
Okay.
And because that is how we can have those with little or no credit history within the banks.
Okay. So any type of information involving transfer of money and you paying bills and so on will now be considered.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why can't the financial institutions currently look at those things?
Well, there is no framework for them to do so, but they can send you to your Jamaica Power and Light and ask you to bring a report from there or something.
Okay.
But that's time consuming.
Okay. So it reduces the hassle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So on the level of the business now, because we've been talking a little about the individual, but at the business level, how will the businesses in Jamaica benefit from it?
Yeah, I think the businesses what this will do for the businesses is that the credit bureau will collect information from more than just the financial institutions. We will collect information about how they pay their bills and stuff like that. And what we will do for them is that we will enable two businesses to gain more trust in each other. So if you're doing a business with company B, you will be able to get information from the credit bureau to enable you to have more trust in them. And that means that if you have more trust, you can do more business, and then you can create more jobs, you can get more projects, you can get more money, more revenues.
Right. All right. We have to take a break right now, but just hold the line for us, and we'll come right back to you with this very interesting discussion.
We're still keeping it fresh right here on Newstalk 93 FM, located on the Mona campus of the University of the West Indies.